guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. You're joining me on a live stream. Thank you for being here, everyone. Honk, honk. If you're new here, I'm Jen. As I said, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out. Now, today we have a lot to talk about. Meghan was just on this dreadful podcast. Oh my gosh. And I had the unfortunate displeasure of listening. So I want to talk to you guys about that. I want to talk about some reactions to the podcast and how one of the reactions involves me. What? And so much more. And remind you that her podcast is about to drop. Don't listen to that. I'll listen. But basically, this podcast she went on, and I'll go into it, she did a cross promotion with where the girls' podcast dropped today. Her podcast drops tomorrow. It's all tied together. But what is this really about? Oh, I'll tell you. There's always something with her. Always something. Guys, in case you didn't know, so I'm recording this on Monday. This will probably go up on Tuesday, I would imagine. I don't know. It is William and Catherine's 14th wedding anniversary on Tuesday. Blink, 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 blink. So guess who's trying to be all suave about that? One Miss Markle. Guess who's never suave about anything? One Miss Markle. That's right. This all seems to tie together, in my opinion. So let me fill you in case you're not aware of what's going on. Everybody take a deep breath. If you've eaten in the last couple of weeks, you're going to want to take some medicine because your tummy's going to hurt after this. Meghan went on this podcast. See the lady on the right? Her name is Jamie Kern Lima. If you're like, hey, she looks familiar. She's one of the ones from the Hamptons. You know. She is founder of IT Cosmetics. Now, I would never say, hey, you might want to boycott a brand, but I would say maybe give it thought before you buy IT Cosmetics. That's my opinion. You do what you want to do. Yeah, so we've seen Jamie before standing up for Meghan. It's one of those friends. You can tell when Meghan's close friends with somebody because they're one of the ones, they're very rich, which Jamie is. I brought her net worth. It's wild. And also, she's one of the ones that will blindly defend Meghan and not hear anything else and use words like empowerment and feminism in a completely wrong way. I don't know how else to say it. Just for clicks. Okay, so this is what happened. So that Jamie has a podcast, okay? I'm calling it a podcast. I think it's actually on YouTube. I did watch it on YouTube. It might be on podcast too. I don't care. She has this show, and Meghan was on it, and they billed it as the first podcast. They actually did call it a podcast that Meghan, that one, has done. Okay, are we pretending like she doesn't do an interview every 4 seconds? What are we doing here? Why are people still asking her questions? What are we going to learn? How do you believe anything she says anymore? Once you prove to be a liar 50,000 times, like how do you continue on? I don't understand that. All right, here's Jamie. Here's her husband. They founded IT Cosmetics. Okay, so her net worth, in case you're wondering why Meghan and she are friends, I can't understand it. Her net worth is reported by Forbes when I Googled it at $650 million. You never know on those things, but if it's even in the ballpark of that, yeah, it's pretty good. I believe IT, you know what? I forgot. I was saying it's still hers. I believe she stepped down from it. I'm saying IT Cosmetics, not IT. I love IT crowd, so I have that in my head. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? I keep saying IT. Sorry, It Cosmetics. Okay, so I believe I see now I'm so sorry. I see all the comments saying, Jen, you're pronouncing it wrong. I'm so sorry. I just love the IT crowd. So that's where it's coming from. Let me try this again. So It Cosmetics. Oh God, I love Moss and Roy so much. Can we just sit together and watch It Crowd instead of talking about this? Okay, cool. In fact, leave me your favorite quote from the IT crowd. See, now I'm pronouncing them both wrong. It's It Cosmetics and IT crowd. So leave me your favorite quote from IT crowd. And also, it's It Cosmetics. I know this. You can correct me in the comments. It's fine. I need more comments and engagement anyway. I like it when you do that. I'm good with it. All right. So her net worth is somewhere in this. I never believe it exactly, but if it's even in the ballpark, now you kind of get why Meghan and she are friends. Okay, so then here we go. At the time of this recording, thank you, Squeegee. I had Squeegee pull me some numbers. So at the time of this recording, So this video had, oh, it doesn't show the views. Okay. I think it had like 16,000 views, something like that. 2,400 thumbs up, 2,000 thumbs down. So that's not a good ratio at all. Now, I will say the thumbs up is a little bit more than the thumbs down, but I just learned about this podcast. I didn't even know about it until I started seeing it blow up on social media. So I was like, something's with this. And that's how I learned about it. And Spicy was telling me about it, and we kind of went back and forth about it. I knew that this woman was going to be on her next episode of her podcast because when I listened to the last one, they drop a trailer at the end, and I thought, cosmetics. She has that friend in cosmetics. That's who it is. So it's going to be a shit show because if it's anything like this, it's going to be awful. Believe me. This was awful. I listened to, I can tell you right now. Do I still have it up on my screen? I mean, oh no, I do. I'm about 25 minutes into the darn thing. 20 minutes into the darn thing. It's bad. Spicy listened a little more than I did. We were both texting each other like, what is this? What is this nonsense? It's so bad. And again, excuse me. I would tell you if I thought it was good. I'm not just saying it's bad for the sake of saying it's bad. I'm saying this is one of the worst things I've ever listened to. It sets women back. I don't understand how this woman has a show. You could say the same about me, fine, but come on, it's so bad. I pulled some stills of Meghan making faces like this. She, yeah, I don't know. Let's just look at some comments and I'll talk about it. You know what? Let's not look at comments yet. Let's do this. Sorry, I pulled a clip. I'm going to play one little clip. Now, as I always say, I'm a reaction channel, so I'm going to react to it. If you want to find the full uninterrupted thing, God have mercy on your soul because it's hard to listen to, but go listen to it. That's fine. Let me just play a little clip because I just want you to get a taste for this one. And I'm one to talk about somebody's voice. I hate my own voice, but this woman's voice. No, just no. And then listen to what they're talking about. No, here we go. Let me play this for you. No. You know how sometimes I just stare at the camera and say, blink, help me with my eyes? That's what I'm doing right now. No, this is so bad. Here we go. Where is it? Got it.
Are you in love now more than ever? More than
Okay. Yep. I already paused it. That's her voice. That's a real thing. That's what's coming out of her mouth. Are you in love now more than ever? What? Okay, so again, this is the promo clip that's going around, and I just want you to think about the day. Okay, so it's William and Catherine's 14th anniversary, and I do have William and Catherine stuff we'll take a look at. William and Catherine's 14th anniversary. I want you to think about that as they discuss Harry and Meghan being so in love. Think of any event you've seen them at recently and tell me why that makes no sense at all. You know how when you're in love with someone and instead of looking at them like all ooey gooey, like, I love you, it's like, I can't even do it. The claw and the, yeah. Remember in Invictus, every time she didn't think the camera was looking, she was like, I can't even make that face. I can't do it. That scary, like, you're saying, you dared speak without my permission, has no balls, you know. All right, let's keep going. Listen to this voice.
you've ever been?
Yeah, I mean, you have to imagine at the beginning, everyone is like butterflies.
Okay, she's talking about her love. So do you think that's a coincidence? Again, right before William and Catherine's anniversary, to talk about how in love they are. And again, is this a conversation that grown women have? Hey, Spicy, when you dump your husband for me, I'm going to ask you, are you in love with me? I mean, the answer is obviously yes, but no, I just seriously, like, I understand completely, you know, asking, of course you ask your friend, you know, do you like the guy? Is it serious? Things like that. But I think past, I don't know, 20 something, we just kind of stopped talking like that. I don't know. I gotta quit saying I don't know. I can't make sense of this. I just think you sound ridiculous. And I'm a hopeless romantic. So if you want to talk some romantic stuff, I'll talk some romantic stuff with you. But not, do you have butterflies? No, because I'm not 16, you doofus. Like, and it's doofus we're talking about. Does he give her butterflies? Yeah, you know how you get vibes from couples that can't keep their hands off each other. Do you get that from those two? No, they can't she can't keep her claw off of them. But it's not like you see them and think, that's us. That's what I want. That's what I'm striving for. What? Let's keep going. Ozempic butterflies. That's brilliant. Yeah, exactly. The butterflies are hunger pains. Just saying. Sorry. All right, here we go. Yeah, his money gave her butterflies. That's right. Oh my God. Yeah, poor Spicy. I owe Spicy a drink. Then maybe she will date me and I can say I have butterflies. I'm in love. All right, which one of you flockers wants to be in love? Come on. I'm in love with Colts and Cake. We're in love. She gives me butterflies. I'm in love. God. All right, here it goes. I'm in love with the pause button because I don't want to hear this crap anymore.
And then we immediately went into the trenches together.
Victim, 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 victim. Let's play victim. Once again, everything is so hard for them. It's so hard. They went to the trenches, you guys. It was so hard being part of the royal family. If you don't think this is a dig, oh, you'll give me butterflies. Thanks, Colton Cake. If you don't think this is a dig at the royal family, well, then you're wrong, okay? If you don't think this is a dig at how hard they had to work and they had to go into the trenches, and it was so hard because the eastwards in the media, I mean, just pick a victim cause and let's just spin it. Oh, I just had an idea. I need to either make a wheel or make some dice. However you say that. No, die is one. Dice. And make some dice and roll them and we'll play the victim game. That's what we'll do. We'll just pick an excuse and we'll roll them. And that'll be what it is. Oh, we'll roll it. Oh, it's misogyny. That's what it is. Oh, it's to do with color. That's what it is. Oh, it's weight gain. It's weight loss. It's media. It's we'll just make shit up as we go. That's basically what she does. We'll just throw darts at a board, see where it lands, and we'll blame that for for all the problems. Yeah, in the trenches in a private jet. That's right. Didn't they jet right off to Africa on their third date or something? So, it's so hard for them. It's so hard. It's so hard spending time in several countries and having everything in your whole life paid for. It's so hard having around the clock protection and security. It's so hard. Jeez, in the trenches, my ass. All right, let's keep going. Do you see why I'm like this? Because, I know. I hope she's okay. Are you okay? That comes up. In fact, the first question asked when they started the podcast is, I have to ask you, Meghan. A lot of people want to know, are you okay? But it was more like, are you okay? However, I sound like freaking what's his name? Urkel. No, but did I do that? I'm Urkel and an apron. That's my name now. You can just comment Urkel and an apron. Am I full Kermit? I am full Kermit. It's not easy being green, okay? Oh, a friend of mine sent me, I'm making a note to myself. A friend of mine sent me a GIF that has me laughing so hard that has to do with Kermit. So if you guys will behave yourselves, I'll show it to you later on. Just give me time in my apron. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to cook you all some burgers and some veggies and stuff on the grill, and then we're going to take a look at this. I make myself laugh, if nothing else. Okay, everybody put your wings together. We're going back in. Here we go. Merching for her top. Oh, yes. Thank you. Spicy pointed that out. That's the Archie and Lily top. Well, if I spend as little time with my kid that she does with hers, I might need to remember her name too. Wait for it. Hold on. You won't be able to read my writing here, but I wrote Gosling. There. So that way I don't forget her. Because otherwise I might. If I don't put her name on me, then I might forget. Is there anything else I need to write on me? Breathe, eat, sneeze, whatever. Go to the bathroom. I'll write notes. I'll just be covered in sticky notes. It'll be a lot of fun for everyone. Seriously though, she has to have her kids' names right. Okay, sure. Why not? I see the Kermits. I see the frogs. All right. All right. I'm all right with it. Listen, whatever gets engagements, you leave me all the frogs you want. Ribbit, ribbit. It's fine. I'll talk through gritted teeth more if that helps. It's not easy being green somewhere of the rainbow. Something about lily pads. I don't remember what Kermit said. All right, let's keep going with this. Ready? Flock together. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. Like,
I'm sorry. No, we can't. I gotta back that up. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say the thing that nobody wants to say. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the
the
thing.
gate, like 6 months into dating,
Hold on.
right out of the gate,
Oh,
like six
let me back it up.
immediately went into the trenches
Went into the
together.
trenches.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do I say it? Do I say it? Am I saying it? I'm saying it. One of them owns a makeup company. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it. I'm saying I'll leave it there. You can fill in the blank. There you go. That voice, mine or hers? Yeah, no, I agree. I know. What? This is how I talk. I talk normal to you guys, but then when I talk to Spicy, I'm like, "Are you in love, Spicy?" She goes, "Yes, I'm in love. I have butterflies." No, it's like, damn it, what did he do now? Because that's how you really talk to your friends. Oh God. I'm trying to get FFS out of Spicy. All right. Hi, Marcia. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Everybody flock together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes, baby talk. That's it. Mary, Wary, that's such a good point. Don't you feel really smart when I talk to you like that? No, I can say, Mary, you're brilliant. And I'm brilliant too. Damn it. Spicy said, I'm changing my number. If you talk to me like that. But then, Spicy, we can't be rocking chair friends. If you guys don't know, the first 5 minutes of this damn podcast, that's all right, I'm going back to Kermit, was her talking about being rocking chair friends. What's a rocking chair friends? Blink if I know. She tried to make sense out of it. You can't. It's just probably something they're trying to merch. They even brought in rocking chairs. I don't know. They're probably selling the damn chairs. Ugh. Okay, all I can think about with this too, by the way, because Meghan's talking about love. I haven't even told you the most ridiculous part of this whole thing through gritted teeth. Listen to me. Yes, I'm in Kermit mode. Listen to me. I haven't told you the most ridiculous part of this. Sorry, I'm having 15 conversations in one. Breathe, Jen, breathe. Here we go. I haven't even gotten to the part of the podcast yet where supposedly Harry wrote a love letter for Meghan, hit it with the host, and then the host springs it on Meghan in the middle. They read it and they cry. Have you heard anything more lame in your whole life? No, me neither. I'm choking on this. I wish I would choke on this. Oh, I got an FFS out of Spicy. Yes. Kermit motor activated. That's right. Have you ever heard of anything like that in your whole life? Okay, one of you got Eddie Morris is here. I was just gonna say I'm gonna pick one of you flockers. I'm picking Eddie Morris. Eddie Morris, write me a love letter. Send it through Spicy. I'll react on air, and I'll be like, "Oh, Eddie, I love it so strong." She's just joined us, and she's gonna be like, "What the hell are you talking about? I'm back out of here." Hi, Eddie. I'm glad you're here. Okay, no. So supposedly Has No Balls wrote a love letter to Meghan, slipped it to the host. Oh, I'm going red. It's happening. Kermit mode and red activated. I'm Kermit mixed with Miss Piggy right now because I'm covered in red because I'm blotchy. I get blotchy. To quote Jackie from Bitch Bible, I love her. I'm getting rashy. Here we go. He slipped a love letter to Meghan through the host, and Meghan had no idea. So she got to be surprised by it. And I don't know if they read it because I'm not to that part yet. And then she's Hulk Kermit. That's right. I'm Hulk Kermit. That's right. I have been lifting weights. It's not easy being green. I might be Hulk Kermit. so Meghan could react to it on air. Tell me something's not real without telling me something's not real. If you really love someone, okay, all right, let's back up. Hi, I'm not going to say, I smell burnt toast. All right. John Witherspoon, friend of the show. That's what I've been calling him. I don't know why. He is. He's a friend of the show. He said something so profound on our recording. Go back and listen to the 2-part if you didn't hear it. He was talking about understated versus overstated. And he related it back to the movie Batman. I love the movie Batman. And he pointed out that when somebody was complimenting Vicky Vale and like, she's beautiful or she's lovely or she's whatever, Michael Keaton, Batman, had a very calm, understated response and said, she's great, isn't she? That's perfect. That's perfection. To me, that's romance right there. Because you could go over the top and go, oh, she's gorgeous. She does this for me. She's great. No, there's something more personable and more I know her about. She's great, isn't she? To me, that's that again. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I tie it back to romance. That's more romantic because it screams fake. It screams false if somebody's too over the top with platitudes. I can go on and on about what I love about Spicy. I could talk to you 4 hours about what I love about Spicy, but I don't need to because I know what I love about Spicy and I can just say, you know what? She's fantastic. I don't need to prove everything I love about Spicy because it's in here and it's in here. And don't get a big head, Spicy. I don't like you that much. But no, you get the idea. Like I thought John made such a good point about that. So I wanted to circle back because this applies here. When they have to do these over the top gestures like this, it rings false. It's fake. It's not real. That's right. Spicy nailed it. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Lulu's mom. And hi, welcome. Oh my God, you have another new picture. You look gorgeous. I love it. It's not superficial. That's it. Because I actually in spite of the fact she keeps sending me those, no, that's it. We have a real friendship. I don't need to convince anybody. It's not like that, And so I don't get into the superficial saccharine BS like this. This is saccharine BS. I'm not interested in that. Who wants that? It's just like those Instagram or it used to be, I don't have Facebook, but I used to see those Facebook couples. It's like, my husband knew I was having a bad day, so he surprised me with flowers. It's like, okay, but does it count if you don't post it on Facebook? What if he just does it and you just thank him in your own personal way, the way that Spicy thanks me for things? No. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just think that over the top sometimes can be a little like I'm a hopeless romantic, but I don't like Valentine's Day because it's too much pressure. It's too over the top. It's too saccharine. I'd rather you be romantic with me, Spicy or Itty or any one of my fiancés than on just a random Tuesday. Just I don't know, bring me a piece of chocolate. That's more romantic than any of this BS. If you write me a love letter and pass it through my friend, I'm like, why are you sharing our stuff with a friend? It's weird. That's very high school. Will you pass a note to my girlfriend? It just is. It's all very high school. I'm doing good as Kermit, aren't I? I might stick in Kermit mode. It's going well for me. Okay. Meghan is unraveling. I think so too. Eddie Morris, we can, you know what? We can not do Valentine's Day together then. We'll write each other not love letters. See, this shirt keeps doing weird things. Let me fix it. My apron is kind of coming off. Okay. See, you got romantic with me just there and my shirt's coming off. All right. No, I agree completely. Yes, Marcia, it's the everyday stuff. It would be more romantic if somebody took my garbage cans out to the street for me. That's romantic. I don't want to haul those things off. So if you'll take them for me, I'll do weird stuff for you. Just kidding. No, seriously, it's the everyday gestures. It's not this over the top high school BS. It's just not, because this feels like you're trying to convince people. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. I don't think. I don't want a romance like that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't. Anyway. All right, let's keep going with this. I'm reading all of your comments and I'm loving them so much. Thank you for that. You don't do Valentine's Day either. It's just not forever and ever. Yeah, it's not my thing either, Rhea. It's not. It's just not. It's too much pressure. And if you're single, if you're whatever, like, it's just too much. It's not. And I think it's kind of a dark day. I know that's weird. I've had friends, family, they get married on Valentine's Day. Good for you. Great. It's just not my thing. It's not. I had fun this year because I went on with like the Sidley twins, like we did a live chat, stuff like that, but I'm not into it. Not into it. Yes, there you go. Any more saying when my husband cleans the bathroom? I can't believe you're cheating on me with your husband. How dare you? I sweat. Well, whatever. He doesn't need to know that. Tell him it's him that did it to you. That's amazing. Yes, put out my bins. What does it say? Put out my bins and you'll get in. Colton Cake, I love you. That's brilliant. Yeah, and listen, it's not even I'm not anti-romance. I'm very pro-romance. But you don't need to be over the top. This is not romantic to me. I would feel awkward. I really would. It would make me wonder, what is he doing? Like what's this? It's just a little too ick or something. That's what it is. Did you guys ever watch SATC, Sex and the City? I got my start on YouTube. I was recapping Sex and the City. That wasn't my start, but one of my earlier, I used to recap it and I would talk about it a lot. And then when the remake came out, I talked about that. Channel got big because of that. But do you remember Carrie in The Russian? She would call it the ick. You kind of get the ick from stuff like this. And I get secondhand ick from stuff like this. I do. It's ick. It's too much. Like I'd rather hang out and watch a movie with you or something, and you could, I don't know. I'll leave it there. It's not romantic. It's just too much. It's too much pressure. It's too much cringe. Ugh, not into it. Okay. Let's keep going with this though. But sorry, I'm all over the place. Here's where I was going with this. So you hear that Meghan's talking about love. She said it like that. We're in love. No, you're not. You know how I can tell you're not? Because I've seen the way you look at Has No Balls. That's how you can tell you're not in love. But okay, there's two things going on here that I want to talk about. One, again, tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Tomorrow is William and Catherine's wedding anniversary, and we will spend some time on this because we're going to need a palate cleanser, but I'm just going to give you a little preview. Oh, happy 14th, William and Catherine. Oh, I'm saying tomorrow. This might go up on Tuesday. I don't know. But on Tuesday, it is William and Catherine's 14th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary. The timing, that's right. It's so on purpose. I've had people argue with me and say, she's not that calculated. Au contraire, mon frere. Yes, she is. You think she didn't know what the date was? You think she didn't work it out with her friend when this was going up? You think she didn't realize there was going to be a crossover episode on her podcast too? It all ties together. We know what you're doing. We see you. That's right. Kermit mode activated. We see you. That's it. So that's one of the things, and I will look at more pictures like this because this makes my heart happy. This is romance. And when I see them, that's hot. I don't know how else to say it. Like it is romantic. They're sweet. It's great. Maybe hot's not the right word, but you can tell they're hot for each other. I don't know. You don't get that with Harry and Meghan. Like these two find a reason to I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Like those pictures, it sticks with me. That gold dress in the back of the car when they're like looking and they're smiling and you feel the heat, the romance and all that. That's romantic. That crap that Harry and Meghan do where they pretend like they're all clawing and then they look like they hate each other. No, that's not it. I know. I agree. I know, right? Hello. Like you ever, yeah, same. I'm gonna leave that there. Sorry, I just got a little red. Woo-hoo! All right. We will get more into them. I have more pictures of them. I've got to keep going with this though. There was something else that popped in my head. Hold on.
Right out of the gate,
okay, we're gonna go back to this. Sorry, we will go back to William and Catherine. But there's something else that this reminds me of that I want to talk about real quick. Are you guys okay? So John and I talked about the Blue Origin thing with Katy Perry and that whole space bees in space. No, all the women that are setting women backwards, the faux feminism of it all. Katy Perry, when she came back down to earth. I don't know if that's the case, but you know what I mean. When she got off that thing, they asked her how she was feeling, something like that. She goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get it wrong. What did she say?" She said, "Oh, here you go. I wrote it down. Thank God." She said, "I feel so okay." So she just gone up into where I don't even. It's debatable if they even went into space, but wherever they went up real high in the air for $1 million for 11 minutes. Okay. They think they're heroes for doing this. I have friends who have been in hot air balloons. Does that make them heroes? No. Does that make them pilots? No. Anyway, but they asked Katy Perry how she's feeling after she kissed the ground. I kissed the ground. I just made that up. Anyway, okay. After she kissed the ground, they asked her how she's feeling. She said, I feel so connected to love. What? How does that make you feel connected to love? What are we talking about? Did you go into space, or did you just take the things that Harry took that made him talk to the toilet in the book Spare? Because what? What are we talking about? Why do you feel connected to love? So guys, if anybody's struggling to feel, I'm struggling to feel connected to love at the moment. So maybe if you shoot me into space for 11 minutes, then I'll feel connected to love. I notice I blink a lot when I'm like in disbelief. So I'm just sitting here like, huh? I have a friend that calls me a swamp person. This is not helping my case. If I sit here with mouth agape like, huh? How does that make you feel connected to love? But again, this is the vibe I'm getting from this one. Huh? You feel connected to love? Why? Because you're on a podcast? What? Make that make sense. You can't. You can't. Okay. I'm going to keep playing this. I'm sorry to do it. And then we're going to look at some more. We're going to read some comments because there's some comments about me. We're going to flock to the comments and talk about this. Here we go.
Right out of the gate, like 6 months into dating, immediately when
I'm going to play this part again because I want you to hear it because I think it's a dig at the royal family. And again, think about this. So she's complaining, victim, 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 victim. That's my new song. I should make that a song and sell it on iTunes and give the money to charity. What do you say? Victim, victim, victim. Megan's playing victim, 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 victim. I'm not caffeinated. I just seem like I am. I'm curveting out. Okay. See, I got victim stuck in my head. Okay, so she's playing victim because of the royal family. You know, those Minos that gave her I don't even know how much that $20 million, give or take £100 million wedding that was completely paid for and crazy expensive and over the top and what'd you call it, a spectacle? You know, those awful people. What? Okay, so she's playing victim. So she and Harry, they're in the trenches. It's her and Harry against the world. I'm a little manic. That's right. Take a breath. Okay. Why would you say I was manic? Okay, here goes. No, I just really get into this stuff because it's crazy. This is crazy. Here we go.
Into the trenches together.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate, like 6 months.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, you don't get to do that. Do you see what they're doing? Because I should have researched this. I didn't think of it till now. Didn't William and Catherine go straight to work after getting married? Am I wrong on that? Give me 1 second. I'll Google it. Hold on. Bear with. William and Catherine straight to work after their marriage. Okay. He returned to his work as a search and rescue pilot, RAF. Okay, and then they took a 10-day honeymoon. Okay, but still, so it was pretty quick afterwards. And now Meghan's making this, and I know she's not talking about the wedding. She's just talking about after getting together, but I don't know. I just think the whole thing is ridiculous. Here we go. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Into dating. So now 7 years later, when you have a little bit of breathing space, you can just enjoy.
Okay, so 7 years later, now they can breathe. So what? They were too overcrowded with the royal family? It was just too hard. 72 engagements. What are we talking about? What breathing space? Okay, all right. Yep, I'm yelling. Here we go.
Enjoy each other in a new way. And that's why I feel like it's more of a honeymoon period.
Guys, this is their honeymoon period. This is their honeymoon period. They're on their honeymoon. You know how I want to look at somebody when I'm on my honeymoon? Like this. With claws and like anger and resentment. That's honeymoon. When you think honeymoon, do you think romance and, doing the hippity dippity and stuff? No. That's honeymoon. What are we talking about? They're not on their honeymoon. Do they think we don't have eyeballs, that we couldn't see them in Colombia? That we couldn't see them in Invictus? Again, I point you to when she thought the cameras weren't on her and she was like, "Arr." And you could argue all day long that sure, we all make a weird face sometimes by accident. No. These are very intentional movements toward has no balls. So yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I went to the zoo on my honeymoon. Fact. Listen, Rhea, what you and your husband do on your own time is really none of our business. So many jokes to be made there. So many jokes. All right. Let's hear more.
For us now.
Oh, that was it.
Are you in love now?
Oh, no, don't play again. Are you in love now? Are you more in love now? Are you in love with the sound of your own voice? Because it kind of sounds like you might be. Seriously? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Crazy. I think it's all meant to distract from William and Catherine's day. I think it's all meant to rewrite history. It's all meant to be a dig at the royal family. I'm doing this with my hand because I don't know how else to do full circle. That's what I think that's what she's up to. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I just got a message. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Spicy. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Squeegee, as well. Okay. Okay, I got some more info. I'll read that in a second. Okay, thank you guys so much. Okay. Yeah, so I won't make you listen to any more of that, but you get the idea. Again, I listened to like 25 minutes of this. How do you feel? Are you okay? I'm going to tell you about my rocking chair friend. I wanted to jump out my window. I had to listen to what a rocking chair friend was for 5 minutes to begin with on this podcast. It's somebody you want to sit next to in a rocking chair. Does it take 5 minutes to explain that? No, it takes about 5 seconds. I don't understand this. Oh, is this a message from Beyonce, Jen? It might be. Seriously. That's pretty good. Thank you. Hey, I gave you a shout out. Did you see that, Faith and Repentance? I gave you a shout out in today's video because I found it wasn't today's. It was when I wore the blue shirt like 2 days ago. I found your comment very funny under her Time 100 speech. Okay. There's more though. Let me show you this. Okay. So don't listen to her podcast. You don't want to give it the clicks and all that stuff. I will listen to Meghan's podcast where this woman's on very early in the morning, and I will report back tomorrow on that. So check back with me on that. But here we go. I took a few screenshots. Here it is. And I see the supers coming in. I will read those. Give me just a second, please. And thank you. And thank you so much, everybody who's super. But look, so these are from, okay. Thank you, Spicy. Spicy helped me pull some comments from here. A lot of it was Kiss A because it's the channel of that. I keep saying It Cosmetics. So it's going to be very pro Meghan over there because, It Cosmetics and they work together, or not work together. They're friends together, but there are definitely some comments that are hilarious. So let me show you some of these. So like the top one's like thank you for this wonderful interview. What? No, it's not that. And then Princess Carparkle, friend of the show, love her, said this was unbearable. It really was. Again, I'm saying it sets women backwards. Like it's not good for us. This isn't helping the cause. You can beat that feminism drum all you want. This isn't helping the cause. All right. There's this one. Oh, this is the one that applies to me. Now, if you think I can see that tiny print, I cannot. So I'm pulling it up on my phone so I can read it to you. Thank you so much, Spicy, for screenshotting this. Sorry, it looks like this. I tried to go back and find it. I couldn't find it after this, so who knows? But here goes. This involves me and the Sidley twins. Triplets unite. Now, you want to talk about women supporting women. That's me and the Sidley twins, not these clowns. Here we go. Keep being you. God, I can't read. I'm like them. Oh, keep being you, Meg. Who is Meg? Who is Meg? No, I'm asking like legit. Who is she? Keep being you. She doesn't even know who she is. She rebrands every 4 seconds from her face to her business. So who is Meghan? Who's she pretending to be this week? How can she be herself if there is no herself there? Keep being you, Meg. keep ignoring these haters. Somebody got paid. Allegedly. Ready? Those Sidley twins seem unhinged. This is on the It Cosmetics YouTube channel. So I love that the Sidley twins are on this person's radar so much. She needed to come over here to talk about it. What? What are we doing? Okay. So, oh, but it gets better. Ready? Because I mentioned too. Ooh, I'm famous. Here we go. Steer clear of those two for sure. Oh, sorry. The Sidley twins seem unhinged. Yes, they are, and they're lovely. Steer clear of those two for sure. HRH Jen. That's me. That's me. I'm on this girl's radar so much, she had to go to another page to shout me out. Thanks for the free publicity. Okay. HRH Jen and Meghan Kelly also seem the absolute worst. Hey, guys. I'm the worst. No, I'm sorry. I'm the absolute worst. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, what a shit show, right? This is fantastic. And I actually was telling another friend, I was like, wait a second. So they mentioned me right next to Meghan Kelly. I love being in the same sentence as Meghan Kelly. There's worse people to be in the same sentence with. A gorgeous blonde who is very smart and very funny and can't stand Meghan either. Great. Bring that on. Okay. Me and Meghan Kelly are the absolute worst. What? Oh, no. You sure told me. RHR Jen and Meghan Kelly also seem to be the absolute worst. I'm the absolute worst. Hi. Absolute worst here. I'm so sorry about all the hate that gets thrown at you for mistakes. We all make mistakes. Keep pushing forward. Okay. We all make mistakes. I'm sorry. There's a mistake like I accidentally had too much caffeine, so I'm vibrating today. Or is there a mistake like I ditched my whole family, called them all a bunch of ist words, and I've ghosted every friend I've ever had, and you can see how I am with my husband too. Is that a mistake? I don't think any of those were mistakes. Calling Her Majesty the late Queen the name she did while she was going through what she was going through and losing her husband and stuff, those aren't mistakes. The stuff you said on Oprah, that's not mistakes. You did that very intentionally. That was definitely on purpose. Mistakes. Sure. That's a thing. All right. Sorry, I lost the comment. I'm trying to find it again. Here we go. Keep pushing forward. You're an overcomer. Is that a word? I don't think it is. You're an overcomer. Okay, great. A thriver. I wouldn't say that remember, you can't just survive. It's about thriving or whatever that quote was. Strengthen your faith in God and keep going forward. Okay. All right. Thanks for that. I just lost brain cells reading that crap. All right. Then we have this one. This isn't an interview, people. It's a setup. You asked me, you asked me this. Here's a letter you read me. What a joke. She'll still have every question before she agreed to the podcast. She really is a control freak. Sick of her nonsense. She is a liability. Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's always going to be an overcome. I know. I was trying to skate right past that. It made me laugh too. How does one overcome? Can somebody show me on the dolls how one overcomes? Draw me a picture of how one would overcome. All right, focus, Jen, breathe. Here we go. How would one overcome? All right. Do please hit the like button. That really does help me out. I appreciate that. All right. Sorry, that just made me laugh so hard. Thank you, old geezer, for that. She will have every question. Yeah, okay, we read that. Okay. Squinting her eyes shut so hard. This is about Meghan, typical narcissist. Yeah, so you get the idea. So definitely yeah. Okay. Multiple. I'll let you read that. Yeah, I know, right? Overcomer. I hope geese are not involved. No, they're not. There was a couple, I think, that wrote funny comments about her. Here you go. Jamie, you've aligned with a disrespectful proven liar and a family wrecker. So disappointing. You two will be markled. So, there's stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not suggesting we go over there. I'm not trying to let's not fill up her comments. Let's just ignore. I'm with you. Let's just ignore.